We're showing William Kentridge's later work from 2003 to 2016, where he has expanded his artistic practice and included a lot of his personal interests like theatre and literature in these great environments that people can enter and be surrounded by living images and sound. It's kind of William's way of blending the theatre experience. So you have the seats where people are sitting, you have the orchestra pit, you have the stage, and you have the backstage area. And in William's world, they're all sort of together in the same room, because you have always, in a way, in his especially his later work, the creation of the piece and the experience of it is like one experience.
It's certainly drawing on the history of South Africa. It's drawing on his own personal history. And then also for me, it's the whole world. It's life, it's death, it's the celebration of life and death, it's the celebration of birth. So it's very human, it can be very funny, but at the same time, you can cry any minute. The lovely thing with William is that even pieces like this, they're also theatrical pieces in themselves. And then, of course, you've got the installations that are, it's film, it's performance, it's dance, it's philosophy, they are entire art worlds as well as political worlds.
He talks about not wanting to adhere to the purity of form, and I think that's something that's very closely connected to Johannesburg, because on one side he says you could say it's a terrible city. I mean, there's so many social problems in the city and in the country as a whole, but at the same time I think to him it's such an inspiring and dynamic place to be, because there's no one way to do things. So one community will do things one way and another community will do things another way.
Merci.